kwa yena bro ba okọ ha sire utimi ja no
Tiampo for je na mo tene kan. But doc my yen sign trust dia fe yen specifics the kakranti. What are the areas of opportunity are youth able capitalizing on in creating multiple streams?
Okay, so first of all, you say economies whether it's underdeveloped, developing, and developed economy. Obia or Nyoma thriving.
Yes.
Even more, of course, you do more of the service industry and you do well. Fortunately, in a developing economy like ours, a lot of the things can do well. Your basket.
Okay.
Whether you are doing more of, say, service driven, who need the capital too, but you can do the legwork for.
Okay.
You don't have the capital too, but you can do the legwork for. So, o stream a bit me and say, your uncle for mono muntimi nkojo munko didwa. Ba wo didwa manko for.
Madam Fubi Ayebi.
Okay, good.
Is it Big Sam supermarket also? Ain't honestly our nice company on no call round jinko for others. No didwa.
No they are called. So that's it. Any capital.
Yeah.
Any sika and or they shall see it.
Okay.
Tina Maker say you might not have the money for, but you can do the legwork for the other people.
Yeah.
So and no ho bet me ayesani and you would okay. You can start looking at penko forma, whether you're looking at house helps, laundry, all of that. Laundry in here machines.
Yeah.
Maybe I categorize and your money into about 4 that people can look at.
Yeah.
Laundry be an here machine. Your uncle 4 modi o si ade.
Ebi wo ho. Yeah.
But omono uncle 4 baby ni mo you can be their agent. Uncle 4 ni mo Judy no. Ombe ko mo fia akosi na be guarantee am. And se ba ku bia omuji 2 cedis a oje 3 to see one osi ba ku bia atade ba ku bia nya 1 cedi also. So you can imagine if you have many and they do that for people and more of the service industry enya obetimi aba products. Okay, ehon ya na asem no wono because nkofo so onisi because in every developing economy yewo enyoma be miensa na 4 major pillars are they thrive. One of them agric or food business. The food industry.
The food value chain.
The food industry. And either say one hour because kudia. Na wati atom. Ana obi ne bedia. No wati ama watom. Ana say odi obi adua ti no ona obeto. Now they are baby. Ni nyina it works in every developing economy. Some of them you don't need a big farm. Ebi ohwa obetimi aye urban farming. Obi urban farming say baby a dan na wa high ni mpokwa unhia say obebubu concrete. Obetimi abobo enua and go a layer after a layer. Ti udi atwede na betitibi. Tomatoes enyini nkosoro. On a height. Sasuna onions enyini a boko form and so on ne height enyiniko. What I mean is that lettuce, all of them, you will be layers into oye urban farming and now backyard farming a betimi de stream bia brewa okra bebro adweno enti sa food chain food value now throughout the food chain whether you are the one that is the farmer or owner and obi na farming mawo and a wotoma the oye aduane no ho nyina bia ska ho ade ba ko baby ba ko ska wo ewo in that sector anko for adwen ma ho mom ton coconut no
kube
from kube to abe ni hu bibia iska kube ne hono no yesan kwa de domat se onim sa chese bibia hu bia iska ewo whole chain bankofo hu wo kwa betimi aye nipa na kubefo na boy awie no eno na ofa
ports no akofa
chese omkompe baby adampe no but when nyanko ho eso backyard wo baby da ho a obetimi de awura say dwumadi anim. In no time, omwa what is omwo sika ni nyina, they started something. And they did something in that regard. So first of all, Yanka said the food chain, food, in every developing economy, food, the second place is and Meka say, whether you are doing piggery or pig farming, whether you are doing fisheries,
aquaculture, tilapia, catfish,
catfish no cry no, and you'll be also above ground.
Okay.
Ubetimi in ground. Udi utu from and cry money akese mo. Because utu from it is odi oma to natural habitat. And no unya sa wo ye pipes bebre na ventilations near their day na ope pump. No. You are better off. What one ma enwura efuani kakra because omo hia shade.
Yeah.
Just the empesa meka eno susu unya baby kese. Ufie ubetimi ahye farming ase. Ufie. So rent baby a na uhunu obi asase e dawa onfanye hwe anaso onya mfa onye bibia a nwura na efu ho a mese ohwehwe fiera no kosre ne se opesa odi na sase no start year fu. Unfortunately o start the year fu no se onya sika oba abegina de fu nse it is no need us say who pesca to asase move.
Yes.
A great scale, one thing. Then you come to pharmaceuticals. Into share in the late 90s to the early 2000s. Omo binye skenya we den herba, we den there herba, we den there herba. No we be den there, now we be divine clinic, no we be. Because in every developing economy, anything a draw any animal health no it thrives. So mom be clinics, hospitals, they did well. Now who needs got to go and start a hospital? So how do you do it? Ebia unim. I was sharing with a young man. There is a young man ushia penibi na penini nim ahaban nim hunlo. Ana waye enyoma sayare. Ena ampa there was the evidence to prove. And fire, and what they call Mampon Center for Scientific Research. And confirming the potency of the combination of herbs now. And we call register FDA. And we pay all the permits. I count. She says, Sika Brantin afa o Krumhan. Or a graduate and no near Jumaye. Ushia kokra no obibi ba kokra no susu nim how we moving forward. Say when yeska akokra na yeska wetimi a patent enyoma na akokra no wono. And so right now we build the idea ohia kra so watch application akobabi. So it is an area. You can't areas ni we are near she be a minute nyoma in the broad categories. We say you call agric no. You think of betimi into plants and as animal farming. Your crew man confond to me more of the flowers near the but who we a young man ope kramai. Why don't you get into that and be a breeder? Do you know how many people have made money through breeding?
Good
dogs?
Money, real good
Serious
money.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know passion. Convert or turn your passion into a profit and as a revenue stream. So that is an area that people can look at, whether you're looking at agric, whether you are looking at pharmaceuticals. Of course, the area of transport, because you behind a whisker or talk car, and so that is still an area people are making money from. But unse sanema we no bi o uhia capital.
Yeah.
Nunti na make no as a me twintwen so kakra because ye hwe babuna oni bia opeso hye biase. Eno susu nti na ho behia se sanema ikura ya boso nyina se uni bi anase wahode enso akwankora o adamfo bi a owo bi a obetimi ni na kabom and you can do it together. Any of them. If you are capital intensive, service need here so much. You just need probably a social media handle. You need to brand yourself well. You need to put some numbers out there. You need to probably create a website. Only website, I say you don't really need that. You need it, but not really, because there are other means out to me. I share information, and now I share information. And but besides that, say idea a capital intensive and I say capitalization requirement in Ewosra. Mubetimi akabo, mubetimi no adam for pebi. Akabo. Not to say farming, you can get into it. Pharmaceuticals, a process neighbor come a door amount. But it's an area that you can explore. So sikaka krebi kwa ya unkofwa omadi omoya nse omode to say gauze omode IVs omode lines and a bagana for the hospitals, and they are making serious money out of it. Ebinum the gloves and the hospitals. And gloves, you can't glove the whole boss now, you'll be amazed. And so, still in that sector, no, there is so much to be done there. What be a boutique? Boutique now will be the whole month. Will be able to add a nipa bako. Utia attendant.
Etia water bill, light bill.
Etia sanyo menina. The best I can say sanyo ma shem no. Most of them in first camera. Edeka. Anyhow. Any Bible tinting. Any prayer company and ever. But there are other little things a try hushia would when you could diachra
ubenyes cantem
and discover brown tem. Agree? Food, pharmaceuticals, food, pharmaceuticals, transport. Of course, we can look at the other things that we go into your crew money and if it's in another jurisdiction, we can talk about forest trading, we can talk about other things. And also so it means
discover
Ada me trade I think Ghana Airport or more workers retreat and I'm a kokasao and so I'm saying a bettings where I remember so bizarre. Na do ko kire kwan be fa so enyeske. Na betting the enyeske o wa enyiyana. And I'm catch and say I won't recommend what I don't do.
That's interesting.
But they make me a recommend. Of course, there are say you in a digital space, into your digital platforms and for any trading but very common and usual and even sanctions. Most of them are not even sanctioned by the Bank of Ghana. Into your space, I may say because spaces no. Can we look at these ones? Wo bebuno no ebia te said the can san many nyina still as so but enko for per sense of style and now dressing. At idea now, Tono betting at 22. Now the back one more down for at a premium.
No, watching this car.
I mean, these are all areas, sir.
Especially more first selection, you know.
Oh, Obi now him different first selection.
Oh, I can't want to.
Sir. Oh, meaning so dear, who named Sanya man. Oh.
And see, ebi mo ya idea oh.
Oh, ebi me. Who say it's not. Kumasi near fair baby race course. I want any a doom selection in our honor. Boys need see at I didn't know much and starch at Joshua Baby. Oh, right. It's on a but omuni it's the said the okay do nimno o year or turn at the premium. My young chain and your market see. Media say they may share my bunny in a cry. Say a lot of us should get into farming. Not on a large scale per se. Backyard farming, urban farming, all of that. Get into piggery. Yeah.
Because they say a man for every prekwan kasa.
For reaper. Especially Chinese for now, China for no one. Omo delicacy pa.
Yeah.
Enti Omonema a Brad Charles boy
it's true. It's true.
Because omo pay.
Yeah.
Now why are you not expensive and it's capital intensive because will be brave.
Yeah.
And also pence no.
Pence ne be brave.
And also TSS. Now you know what you are getting yourself into. That is why I can recommend this say kanamfo betimi akeka bom ene doing a business with a brother or a sister they are na din kakra but moye namfo a nam betimi set the lines no very clear. You can do that and come together and get some of these businesses.
I have a friend that he is now into roofing. One of the big roofing companies in Ghana at the moment. Or start immediately after national service. In the as a roof broker and as an agent.
No cost site.
Or cost site.
No, I pay roof contract.
Sure.
No, they are called.
Aba roofing company.
No, Aba yamo. No, I take commission. And I make us say, you are uniscan.
Yes.
So, leg working. So, leg work na make an asichrepa. You don't have to have the money. Ubet me a leg work. And only an uncle form pay. But again, sana. Ahoma enemdua so
ene
hunsoro eto de bia you adwen se obefa dua ne ho akosoro obi abie bi yes ade no it will take you far legwork
because Chima now is a big boy. It's a big boy. When he's gotten good money. And Obia Onimbia Enim on the CEO of Iredac Roofing. Iredac Roofing, yeah. The main factory no Amra here. Huge place. And that's how he started. Apparently or a national service or Domod at the time. No man started roofing, no. And to a agent, no, papa permission industry. Oh, he's now a big boy.
But on Senkofo be problem in Senkofo raw industry I want to see.
Yeah.
And the Mankofo before.
Yeah.
Share the Lebanese concept, share the Indian concept, share the Chinese concept, share the Jew concept. And son and the baby above the fedge man started from the floor. A chroma pe enam a CEO ba enti adwuma se a ye man be manager.
Free baby wo ba I know be manager.
On tiase. Wadam fi ya okay. The enti a why successful. And it's all shase.
Yeah.
And yen kan kire mabunu ne say there is the need for apprenticeship before mastery. Ye wadwen say adwuma na opese o ye no obesua mu ade. Unse rabe ya on ne ka say. What's in a be from YouTube?
Yeah.
If you are not the media account, just a BBI. There is always apprenticeship comes always before mastery. Enti abrantiano or the nuko shame no one no bisa no the difference between self lock IBR or who the difference who say be a snap lock just who ni ohunu de contempt enti market no onim de wo contempt onim de masses ne pe ena onim de niche bi so pe enti wo ya onim de also kofa ba more o twa obenya ni sikantem no scale up aye before the up market but on tiasia wan wi out da sia bra no ma okentens eno de do be bofom and enkofo bebre start businesses abofom because o men sua omo sinso mansa no mo ham
true
bema so ensinso mansa no ham obema ye ene se ham wa abonten di be wura nsuo nim enti enwura de ani mansa no akosua mu ade. Take time to learn about the whole trade. Say farming ya yeke some person going to fish farming. In fact ko bi a o fish farming ho na ka chen say o person o ye adwuma man ba on packet ya ma ho be 6 months. First year. And now I didn't say Matisse a hosca or unti Macosasi. Obe perform. Udu Sika Bako Shema, Obecasi ye, there be a diano, Meko Shem Sika, made him Sika Kosha, dear Biema, and Maboka. Now Moka said, you man own Tiasie. So, whatever you're going to put your money in, make sure you have learned. The unfortunate thing, again, about the Ghanaian youth is that we have failed to appreciate say apprenticeship is crucial to your upward mobility.
Very. Apprenticeship, volunteerism.
Also, don't we
extremely.
In fact, one will be successful. In fact, go and study. Make the person your book. Because any diason or the drew a hard work, a principles, a values, a new maybe you are doing so best Now do dia onima ka ho. No scale up. Enti ye keka saa nneoma we nyina no still apprenticeship ni hia. Se wonu se obi aye bi pen ya obekọ akotsa ne nase asua ni hia. Se enye especially when say your brother ya wo kana asemi ono no nam roof ye betimi aba be yama e because first okom kwa won tiase oni how I take measurement no obi a take measurement no a children say they take measurement say they calculate e bi be ko waste how are even roof for no calculate wastage e dey to so so that why we roof no moka e bia wunya say obekọ akọfa enkofo omo ya adwuma ma permanently so omo na e roofers na oya wati omo ka on a monthly basis. Why do you do that? Why don't you have subcontracts? So that oji obi roofer you sublet. Into the roofers so ho omo no nya adwuma for your company but also koji adwuma now they are more so that adwuma maya they are not on your wage bill. But sanyo man on tiasie da I just will rem.
That's where rem.
And in go for baby wage bill was through and high because on tia juma nasi. Now again, a juma bia uye bia as a babunu no fa hu sem.
Man, yes, we are boss into Uda baby.
Bisa wadam for ne say osase no hom na neko site man still. Ono an neko site. Enyuma bi ono an be follow up because e yawo na yodia. Nobody can feel the heartbeat of your business like yourself. Stop thinking that people have your business at heart when they. You see, it is how much of your blood is in it. It is how much of commitment you are putting to what you have and what you are pursuing. Now, oh, madam, what be a shop? Oh, got 10. Was a girl on uncle 7 could be. No, cost 7 could be no turn in your manzana. Who about how you know? Won't see a jumana way yenasi. Oh, sorry, our bumper. Oh, how? To be bianco for their shabe for any demons. But I can tell you, say most people, the demon is themselves. You are demonizing your enterprise.
Your enterprise.
You are sabotaging your productivity. You are the one hindering the progress and the success of your business. Stop blaming witches and wizards. They are on vacation. They don't have anything to do with what you're doing. Because Omunim said you have pressed the self-destruct button, you will kill yourself. I mean, who was shop in a very prime area. Oh, cotton. And think of one Obiba, I think I say, oh, madam, yeah, dear, Osika, dear, minimobi, Nidiano, a bear 5 cities less than Yedian, Mamma Koje to a Kojiaba.
Wow, attendant, what
you will be the tongue or shop. Oh yeah, bisa menya sure say senka wo be phone lines and answer catch enkofo so mon kan confirm see enkofo am ton ade enkofo shops but shop owners no ko anim. You are paying the rent, you are paying the utility bills, but somebody is making money at the back of sweat in your labor. Why? Because when in niso when in ni ho when in ku ho Bible say, have you seen a man diligent in his business? Without diligence, you will fail. I'm telling you. There is no amount of prayer that can save you there. You will fail. You have to. Also, when you call Christo or say, Adichiwohui, also me yet your suma meno. A Juma won't say also ye. I don't know who are also so whether it is in any of the sectors or industries that I've mentioned. It is your commitment. It is you have to be diligent. You have to get to work. Burn the midnight candle. Sacrifice. Get yourself into it. Get yourself involved. Again, delayed gratification. Young man. Sikaniba got to Range Rover. What do you need a range? You want to impress somebody who is not even looking. Sometimes you are buying that because you want to impress a girl, but some girls you can know the difference between a Range Rover and
Toyota Corolla.
They don't know the difference. So instead of living large, plow back, reinvest, let your money work for you. I keep telling people, say at a particular age you have to work your socks off. and you get to a particular time, and then you can start enjoying the luxuries of life, because that time you are on autopilot. You are on autopilot. So be diligent, delayed gratification, get into all of that. Nama wani nku adwuma ne ho. Ene de obi ade ehia me pa babunu bi opeso ye adwuma bia oma nani nku na adwuma ho. De opeso ye bia. Enya ho boss a oba no account nan atoso na hote ho na homa orders. Because people will not do what you expect, they will do what you inspect. They will do what you are following. It's what your heart is on. It is what you are following. Omoba na so oba I know say madam ya ono betina se
me.
But oba where you any into oyadi owia okura wu. Because oba no okura no gina phone so say be 4 hours. Obi nkon concerned da o de buy na fe na wudi. Enti wani ni wadwuma ne ho. Enti some multiple streams of income here can, and all the industries and the sectors and the things, turning your passions into productive ventures near the adino. Still an old turning no mawanin. Do the legwork, promote it, be the activist for your own business. Promote it yourself.
Look, my main kind message is kakrana fe yemfa en commonumra awieye. Or say Obi, how would Pastor Nyamekye advise my twin friend, Commander Dr. Emmanuel Sarkodie of 37 Military Hospital, to smartly make extra income aside his salary? Because I always thought that his entry into the ministry would guarantee his extra income from the pay he would receive from Pastor Nyamekye, isn't it, please? Okay,
read it again.
Okay, or say, how would Pastor Nyamekye advise my twin friend, Commander Dr. Emmanuel Sarkodie of 37 Military Hospital, to smartly make extra income aside his salary? You understand? And was it because I always thought that his entry into the ministry, he's a pastor, I think.
He's a pastor.
Okay, would guarantee his extra income from the pay he would receive from Pastor Nyamekye, isn't it, please? That is, if you think that pastors are supposed to be paid.
Paid, yes.
But pastors are not paid.
Some.
Okay, some are not paid.
Some.
Okay.
Of course, like myself, I've done ministry for years. I've never been paid by church before.
Okay.
I've never been paid by church. It's on record. I've never been paid by church. That's why I still teach. That's why I still do my consultancy. I still work and do all of that. There are some ministries, of course, extra income for the person. If the person is a bank manager, but there are most of the churches, whether you are Methodist say you are lay preachers. A lay preacher is doing ministry.
Sure.
But in ministry into ejina nipa no entry into the ministry. Them ade a we say ebia o ministry nim full time. Onye adwuma bia ministry na etuaneka and we are different. But most of the people obi say Dr. Sarkodie. Dr. Sarkodie is doing full time
military service
and he's a medical doctor.
Okay.
So a naval officer.
Oh, and a medical doctor.
Medical doctor. And he does ministry.
Okay.
It's only say, you know, I will be to send me.
Ministry is a passion.
We do ministry because of that. And so no biana sebi no biana ministry because of resource.
That's true.
There are thousands, I believe. A lot of people are omoye ministry, and it's not because of what they are getting from ministry.
Yeah, it's true.
Most of them are even doing things and bringing net to the ministry.
Money into the ministry. Good. Dr. Dakwa, or also a medical doctor or Washington,
DC. Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Dakwa, thank you. We say Obi, good afternoon. I've been enjoying your conversation, but let me also paint a picture of what's happening here in the United States due to COVID and Ukraine war. Some people working hours, have been slashed by half. Let's say someone who is making $1,500 per day, per paycheck, is now receiving $700. A gallon of cooking oil at Costco, which was $16 just a year ago, is now $32.
Yes.
A gallon of petrol, which was just $1 a few years ago, is now $5.
Yes.
A car which sold at $16,000 a year ago is now $27,000. Even rent has gone up almost 50% in New York. It's over 100%. Imagine paying rent of $1,500 a month, and now you are paying $3,000 with 50% less of your regular salary. All I want to say is, nowhere cool.
And
Ofa Konongo, also Washington.
Ofa Kano Crepa. Say any can a global challenge.
Yeah.
Baby, a cost. Only say a bit more manage your money better than it.
Sure.
A bit more, much more social interventions than a bit. The can one say. Oha, ebia unisa your money na. Enti wono look at ways you can meet your needs, pay your bills without killing yourself.
And fortunately, the principles you share are universal principles.
It applies everywhere.
Oh, US over here.
It applies everywhere. Sure. US for quite a lot of the things that are being sold on Amazon. And Kofoni Bibri, you know, they get it from China. And they rather ask Obia or a digital space beyond the catcher. So a lot of Amazon is just a platform for traders. I watch it commission.
Yeah.
So a lot of the things, you know, ultimately the word there to Amazon tone. And a lot of the people right now in the West, people don't want to go back
to a more normal job.
No. Because they found spaces, the digital space. They all know more tone.
One thing I found interesting, even in a real estate space.
Yes.
In the UK, for example,
yes.
I mean,
yes.
And you know, there are websites I pay accommodation there, and it's crazy. I mean, you just take pictures of your room or the toha, and there are middlemen, the agents, no, and they are making some really cool money.
And the web developers near there, then they can start looking at things like that.
Yeah, creating platforms. But then Ghana, and I'm even surprised why I said the because who's the agent space, no agents, no pet, if I say house agent, no, who's omudoso. So maybe a website that, of course, I mean, who say
Mikasa more even
sure.
There are spaces like that. But your app, you can start promoting it.
Yeah.
You can bring people together. The tenant, the landlord.
Yeah.
You make so what creating an agency.
But mostly so we share even the existing websites now. Over here, mostly upmarket real estate.
Oh yes.
It will be up 500 Ghana 350 somebody can also look at that. Yeah.
In fact, opportunities need your spaces.
Obi, I just tuned in. I've really learned a lot from the man in your studio. May he be blessed for sharing such ideas with the youth. May he live long. Rainbow Ewo Kaswa Edie. And Obi, my love and respect for Dr. Nyamekye has soared so much after listening to him today. He's indeed a positive inspiration to us, the youth. I think most of we salaried workers whose salaries aren't enough should set up and get other forms of income. God richly bless him. Don Pino Ewo Malam. Good evening to you, Obi, and to Pastor. Please ask Pastor, is it right for a Christian to do business by selling wines and alcoholic beverages? Edmond Ofori, Lajara brand, Ewo Sweden. And I know that's a direct question to you. But we say, Obi, I'm really touched by Dr. Boadi Nyamekye's inspirational analysis. I imagine the youth to take a cue from this to make a living in this global crisis. Master P, Ewo London, and Odiwe Abba. Let me see. This one says, Obi, Dr. Boadi Nyamekye is making fantastic revelations in investment, but when you talk to the youth, their common cry is that the there is not there for us to put something there. It means they have nothing to save something, and that's the reality of today. I will appeal to Dr. Nyamekye and his to serve as a liaison between the youth and financial institutions so that they can help the youth secure financial assistance for the youth. Okay, Ike Yaboa Asante here in Accra. Obi, Dr. Boadi Nyamekye is very deep. Like Joseph, he wears the coat of many colors. He is a resource to our nation. Alex Martinson in Koforidua, Edway Abrain. This one says that, good evening, Obi. It's good bringing such intellectuals like Doc to teach and advise our youth. That will help and motivate them. Alex Tufo, Hamburg in Germany. This one says, Obi, to me, only few government workers with integrity can save. Let's do this basic analysis for a manager who is on a salary of, say, 3,000 cedis.
That's right.
Assuming below is the person's monthly expenditure. Food, 200 cedis. Family upkeep, i.e. chop money, 900 cedis.
1,001.
Donations, including tithe, 400 cedis. TV subscription, 200 cedis.
1,007.
Light and water bills, 300 cedis.
2,000.
Transport, 400 cedis.
2,400.
Data, 100 cedis.
2,500.
Total, 2,500.
That's right.
And the above is minus school fees. If the person has children and other non-recurring expenditures, how now somebody should tell me how can such a person go into any meaningful entrepreneurship or investment? We have a big problem as a country. Wait a person we no.
Say many yasemi okay. Why fantastic analysis. 3,000. What to take? Unyoma nyina free. Aka 500. Nsem. And no so chef said yeah, baby I drew. Wow nim say Ghana ye wa bese no. We are singing through nyoma. 500 and no so. But so utie yam common na kan na. Make say sika kitwe bi anim.
Kitwe bi anim.
And I make say your name maybe wa illegal. Sorry, enye illegal. Enye de ye pen but your uncle for more ton adia 300 ni 200 ni ada 500 na aka. So or the cotton account musu save ya at the rate at which we are going. Say nyoma of course. And nyoma answer sa 500 ni de ne betimi ato enra in 2 weeks kwa intimito. Because in a week intimito. And instead of keeping that money in your savings account, say any investment, but a savings and 500 because is invested our banker interest rate say na akokamo. In fact, baby abe wiped off. And only a can say sa sika nketo na 500 now can no cre entimi nkonkoto gold. Entimi nkoto silver. By betimi a resource obia ono so the capital requirement 200 cedis. Capital required for business 300 cedis. When you 200 ni back or 300 ni back, you have two people working for you that will bring money back to you. What I mean is that sanity we have a big problem in on our hands, but in every dark place there could be a modicum of light.
And my takeaway even from the breakdown is for somebody who earns 3,000 a month. It was the cost items.
There's no crown. Me call. Na pesi ekoni savings pay.
No,
data. What's our class subscribe to TV? I now free to air.
I'm surprised.
But ebia who no pay DSTV enti no open on her football we premiership any other enti and no me pese we dey hwɛ because a lot of people don't even know how to live within their means.
A
lot of people don't know that. I mean baby you are first now kwa they say one say unhia
sure
eti na mobile phone on come on first 2 car etofu 300 ekotena baby bon come no they say one say ni ho enti ene enka me no nkasa ewo WhatsApp call so and I say o de yankasa test and I have mobile phone conversation so instead of say drive here about we have to look say your baby
how to cut cost
also we have very prudent you have to be very prudent. Your cost analysis here power also we bibia we bia obi besie also we a proper value analysis total benefit minus total cost every time at the end emwa wa twa so now 2,000-3,000 now utia subscription 100 cedis. That's already now no 200
cedis
200 cedis
TV subscription
I need data
and data 100
TV until one a home kwa we do be 300 so no also an ocean here but yam fan say o ya ho hwe nye eno na still our 500 no kwa betim there
baby that's true. As we wrap up, probably the problem with some of our Ghanaian youth is mistrust. My colleague student in Russia here has been able to save $10,000 and is willing to invest the money back home, but his problem is where to invest it and the right person because he doesn't trust any of his relatives back home. Okay, unfortunately, Honorable Titus Glover says, Obi, please extend my regards to my lecturer, Dr. Michael Boadi Nyamekye. He's a great teacher. My spouse and I, he taught us marketing at UPSA in 2019 to 2021, MBA corporate marketing class. He's an institution when it comes to marketing, very intelligent and confident. Honorable Titus, Nikwate, Glover and
he's also a very brilliant guy.
Okay.
I mean, of course, Yachenko he's not the only MP I've taught. He's not the only Nipa Machen, but he's one person. Every time I'll call class, I can tell you. That time, no, Deputy Minister for Transport. That time now,
okay.
But every evening he was in class. You will be in class.
Wow.
He's a very serious guy.
Wow.
No, Beba class or my assignment, he'll do it. He was always on time. A brilliant, and I think we need more of such, more of such people who, in spite of, a deputy minister, but no school, who know the value of value addition. The importance of value addition.
That's true.
Say also added value because say be only baby or china in bedroom. To bedroom no are ready for it. Fantastic fantastic gentleman. Me penasa on any they were my students and they were amazing students as well.
Obi, interesting discussion. The problem of our inability to form partnerships in business is that we are religious but very dishonest. The other reason is that our courts take too long to rule on issues. I believe that to stop this, the government should start setting strategic industries. Float it on the stock market, inviting Ghanaians to invest. This will assist Ghanaians to accumulate capital. In such a situation, my death will not permit my family members to come and lock up the business. Edwin Ewo Takrade and Odiwe Abba. Okay. Loads and loads of your messages. Unfortunately, we would have to end and allow Doc to go continue where Najuma or Yewese Obi. Dr. Nyamekye is indeed deep, and may God bless him bountifully. These are what the youth need today, and not just following the masses and peer pressure, which doesn't bring any benefit. Richmond, Standard Chartered Bank, and Odiwe Brain. This one says, okay. Let me see. Fantastic discussion. I think you must bring him once every month on the show. I've taken a cue and will share my story from next. My story next year from now. Okay, awesome. Fawaz in Amasaman. Fawaz, thank you. And he will be here to also share your story with the rest of the world. Will be much love and respect to Dr. Nyamekye. Indeed, he is knowledgeable, but the foot will be a insane. J way to
okay. I think you always mention that.
Kwejo Edupako, Achim Eswom and
What are my names?
Yeah. Obi, the advice is crucial, but the implementation is very difficult. Gastiman in Brekum, Gastiman, that's why you require discipline. Obi, the man of God was my lecturer at my master's program at UPSA. He is truly a mentor. His calling is truly from God. Charles Ayalulu and Odiweyaba. Obi, this is what I call education. This pastor is too much and a blessing to this generation. Jomo Pokwase Festus Ediwe Abraying. Good evening. Ghanaians need jobs, but their integrity is questionable. Richard Krampa Ewo Ablekuma Central. Okay, I was some made the messages no easy. Fantastic discussion. May God bless the man of God. Regards to Greater Accra Regional Nasara Coordinator Jeff Kasim Farouk or Tema the way Abraham. Doc, as we wrap up,
sorry.
Meaning the final advice are youth are ATO or the Ebama and then briefly on Maker's House.
Well, me that's it. Say ade ba kwa na me pese me boso pa Ensanu Juma.
Asempa FM.
I want to say you crewman no for certification. I mean, me a cheche ni nti o se me cheche ade ya make am ye. Certificate bi a offer bia ehun hia. But baby a ye kono nkofo na o ni certificate o mo ye certification kwa more vocational. Successive governments from Mekai President Rollins, Estate Yijai, middle school ni Sanyo Mana Diko JHS no. Mekai say JHS ba for no more technical skills.
Sure.
That time no technical skills, technical drawing.
Yeah.
The technical skills, technical drawing, and no more front elevation, back elevation, then
T square
near the now bana ukra table no near the and technical skills, people were learning beats making this and so even Usha Okochi back as far back as say about 30 years ago, from about 1992 air benyana your governments are benyana who say vocational training here.
Sure.
Say obi masonry obi sua tiling, obi ye painting, obi ye plaster boards, anankofo beka POP, any plaster boards, sani manioma no, nsanu juma, enkofo ya tutuna se okruma. But uko kro bebre mo muskapa e mo ye nsanu juma. Say a mason in Accra, edge between 150 cedis and 180 cedis. Or yeah, Juma 10 days be a 1,500. So just 150.
Yeah.
What it means is say the mason outside Juma Sunday, no, or just bear 4,500 cedis a month. Onyes catching wa ukra certificate or your contract staff.
Sure.
Unfortunately for us, Ghanaians ye bu and Sanu Juma and Imtia. And you say, Osha artisans, or more ye dying, or more moves to blocks, so say masons from one more to block, or more plaster, or more ye tiling, or more ye POP, or more ye plaster boards, or more in our show, more free to go nip Benin. Yanko fon cry and foul because he said and tini hunsia. Meka se babunu bi a utie.
FM.
Who here sell be crab masters ni PhD. Especially in these times. So certificate impo na a kwan da ho so obesua nsa no djuma ni so osua.
Yeah.
Whether it is dressmaking as a tailor or seamstress. Sua na enka wadjuma ho. Se bakery and now be sua na enka wadjuma ho. The person make nyina ne say obi say dey be me kasa nwa and say afutuo ba ko person de mankrofo and say me yen ja nsanu djuma nto ho because a honso so emfaso e wo
pa yeah, that's true. And Dr. Michael Boadi Nyamekye and Enra Mekokosra no sorry Makers House Chapel International na me pie and I took my phone and I me try pictures because the place looked really good. And the more you follow me on social media, I shared those pictures. Jackson said, "Are you ready?" Right? And Jackson to be able to tour as we wrap up on this interview. I mean, that is the whole Destiny Arena, like the whole place the same.
You 2 areas. Okay. Maybe I'll share no screen so sorry no.
Okay.
I sorry no a lot of spaces.
Yeah.
So we have a church, we have a place for senior citizens.
Okay.
Let's say opese anopa okwa adwuma na ade ehun say kum nipa ene mpanimfo ntem board up.
Sure.
Into your creative space any bedrooms, any a nurse on standby, that is a nurse on call or sorry, a nurse on duty. Say, okwa adwuma no pa, ubetimi abeja maame ana papa.
So oche
ubetsa uja no fie. No uja ne so no nkwan hwe TV. Ubetimi abeja no ho. Na okwa adwuma, opon adwuma anwumra, na obefa maame ana papa akofie. Asori ne man lunch, ana say be man lunch, ana say lunch for free. Enye ono abetua. It is assumed say uba sorry oma. Into offering no also to animal papa now mommy. I think it's just a common and I said the right thing to do. Omodoso betimi adidi omo common person omudi kwame kuma on common beti kwame kuma on common obi ani kumo be so that there is a clinic by that betimi nurse or be show omo your areas like that, your places from Nkra, Diagro, Sebio Nkra, more special needs. We have spaces for kids with special needs, and to be by autistic, or be bar, Down syndrome, or be bar, any of the conditions neurologically, we are creating safe spaces. And you can also have some respite. Now, so to me, so you was as partner a year for a sorry and it's anima. And you another part. Say Nyamiadum some few months ago, about 4 months ago, and I had 3 about 4 months ago, Nyame adom yenya the authorization to start a medical school in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Nti authorization to start the University of Medicine and Allied Health.
University of Medicine and Allied Health.
University College of Medicine and Allied Health.
Oh, okay.
Nti to train doctors, nurses. Who say a chroma bebia here say yes, so you between contributed to national development and the health center. Make sure business.
Yeah.
So I didn't care obviousness and camesters make us say YNC a business school. But I realized that we shouldn't do a business school because there are a lot of business schools. Of course, I teach in a business school. Legon has a business school. We have business schools all over the place. And I didn't hear a business school. A medical school.
Sure.
A bit me bois. In health service, healthcare delivery near the and that is where yen say asafo and yadi ni echre and it me pursue ya manyamiadum the authorization to start a University of Medicine, University College of Medicine and Allied Health, and by the grace of God build a teaching hospital.
A teaching hospital
as well
by the church in the BC.
That's what we are doing.
Wow.
Enti asase no nyane nyina na de ma asori no asase no so ye ja 18 acres
for the university
and the teaching hospital because we are going high. Wow. We are doing high rise. Okay. We are doing that, but ye training hospital administrators, sonographers, lab techs, doctors, nurses, midwives, all of that. I mean, if we have to do chiropractors, whatever we have to do in the health space, that is what we want to do.
Wow.
We as a people, we believe say the contribution or say sorry a year is not only can kwaji asempe. That's my orientation. And it's also COVID time food relief program.
Sure.
Say okay sorry ni sike da ho anke de bisi dan yem fanto aduane emma Ghana mine na say because hu say sika ne da ho na say enkofo COVID ni kum nipa na kum nipa sa dan no si anwa ne bekom enti yemfa yesika na nkoma enkofo nti we fed over 10,000 homes.
I remember
we did over 10,000 homes, Muslims, fetish priest, all of it. That time it was our common humanity that mattered to us.
Sure.
And Ansana, I mean, we've done a lot, created jobs, created employment for people, advising, doing programs, training on how they can get their businesses off the ground. Ansana, the Uber initiative, beginning of the year, told about 20 of them and gave to people. So, now look at what has happened. But whatever investment we made, we've lost it.
Oh, really?
We've lost it. Because we've lost it, and yes, a cast na say, and our cast na ya. But look at the dollar then, and the dollar now. It is a tono. Bakubia and Vanselto Bakubia cry 10,000. Right now, 10,000 here, 3 times how much you bought. It's 10,000 back.
That's true.
Should that stop us from doing such initiatives?
No.
Or embarking upon So from getting into the space whereby I food release, creating jobs, using our contacts, helping people to find jobs, helping people to secure funding for their businesses, and also getting the Uber and all of those things done. Right now, your major concern, any idea is the medical school and the teaching hospital. That's what really we want to do.
Wow.
We want to get into the medical space.
Oh, that's a park.
That's an astroturf to develop the young men. Football. A ball, training them. Your uncle for my back one teams on person beji a pack at the ball at the training. Now almost a tree BB. Of course, Nipa now Osha Park no creating employment. Omo cleaning washrooms are creating because there are changing rooms and all of that. So we've created employment for all of them. So those are some of the things. Ebia ubehun say academy bia yebetimi de boys ni bia call Barcelona ne Man United ni AS Roma ne.
I would encourage Obia utie me bia say you need to go there. You just visit the place and see what a Ghanaian church has done. It's nothing like I've seen before. Very, very, very beautiful place. Very organized church. service na ni baby, and it shows in the service and everything. Very, very organized. It will mo share your Facebook Live. You see the pictures. Very, very nice place. And a Ghanaian church to me from scratch. What blew my mind, and it's everything you see in the pictures, no, almost 30 years from 2020. In COVID time, almost 30 years, under 2 years, and on my year, as the pictures roll, you would see, and this is what the Makers House Chapel International to me led by Dr. Michael Boadi Nyamekye. Obibe say he doesn't only talk. He does into put your can into action, and this is a real good Ghanaian story. I was say we are seeing na ehu but that's of was Jackson, why pictures now no
eti obi say obe edu say yeah die school no any hospital any all of those things sure. The mileage because we are positioning it as a school for the sub-region and a teaching hospital for the sub-region. We are very committed to it, and fortunately we have very, very good people. His Excellency the former president of the Republic, President Jacob Kufuor, His Excellency the former president John Dramani Mahama. They are all interested in this project. Say una mfoni omo aban mu no nti biso ya na o maka se ade epesi nti omo meboa na intumi empeja sanyo mani. So I think we should be able to contribute to that. For me, that's yemi yase se Ghana ni yari I see a fly to another country. I mean, I'm not a medical doctor. I wish I was, but I'm not. I have siblings who are, but I am not. Nti se a space a damakumasu. My mother passed on over 20 years ago. Conditions are or a hospital, one of the hospitals in Ghana, and Dr. Sarkodie before me Papa Ephraim who called some of the hospitals now share the negligence, and I'm thinking say is there something we can do better? And a place I'm very passionate about it. I'm very, very passionate about it. In fact, extremely passionate about it. I want us to build a teaching hospital. I want us to build a medical school. I want us to help and contribute and try and see if we can make healthcare. Many Dr. Sarkodie we send a test, you know, and the vice president of the Worldwide Leukemia Foundation, dinner or Bruni or Chinese American. Isha dinner some few weeks ago. Na okache say or pese or bois ma school no my almost school in Geneva and my some affiliations ne my some equipments. I mean, and we just pray say as we even start no.
Those partnerships
near Boafo na and make healthcare not only accessible but affordable. That is the main thing. And yet we are not doing it because we want to make money. We are doing it because there is a choir me papa fast so free about some months ago. Me sure say and kana healthcare better and kebi and papa
I get it.
So I'm very passionate about it.
I get it, Doc. My Nasi, I mean, we appreciate you coming to our show. And for more Mobu say, Obi, 2 questions now, but where is the church located? But I couldn't say, Obi, ask Pastor, how old is he? Into 2 questions, and I'm in Saka. I don't know if you would want to, in the church, there were a friend
near the atomic police station.
Atomic police station.
Near the atomic police station.
There's this school.
School of Nuclear and Allied Sciences.
That's cool.
School of Nuclear and Allied Sciences. Any one a bofi pam. Any one a bossier. A bofi pam. How old am I? Mindy 50 yet.
Okay.
I'm in my 40s.
Yeah, in your 40s. Wow.
I'm in my 40s. Mindy 50. I'm saying make kako.
Okay, kako 50.
And me or my 40s. And chibia. Obi wants me inviting. So I'm my 50th birthday. But I might look younger than that. But I'm not 50. Put me in between 40 and 50.
In between 40 and 50. Doc, yeah, that's it. We wish you well. Nyame show. Ekosiisen sene higher sempa 94.7 FM. Make us say Kamal Dean Abdullah and a lawyer.